What's up, dads? My name's Luke Finn, and I help dads avoid unnecessary divorce and reignite the relationship with their wives. So welcome to another video on what you can do when your wife is addicted to social media. Now make sure to stick around to the end to get the opportunity to enroll in my free masterclass. You'll get to diagnose your marriage and see if it's possible to reconcile, and also discover the number one roadblock preventing you from reconciling with your wife. Now, if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. So, with all that being said, let's dive right in. So, what can you do when your wife is addicted to social media? This is what most men do. They'll, first off, make a joke or a snarky comment. They don't want to go at it directly, so they'll make a comment like, "Oh, I see you're on your phone again," or "Are you stuck to your phone again?" These little comments, rather than getting directly, are just trying to get her to get the hint. And guess what, guys? It doesn't work. So when that doesn't work, then you start getting angry and you get frustrated because the things you're trying is not working, and you want to be able to connect with your wife. You want her to be able to spend time with you and the kids. So then you go into the next phase of where you start shaming her. You're like, "Why won't you spend time with me? Why don't you spend time with the kids? This is time for us." And guys, when none of this works, you start to believe that this is just the way it is, that it's just not possible for her to get off her phone. She's addicted and this is just a way of life. Well, I'm here to tell you today, guys, that this is not the case. You can reconnect with your wife, but what you need to do is you need to take the lead. You need to take the lead in your marriage, and you need to take the lead in your relationship. So, the fact of the matter is, guys, social media is extremely addictive. I like to refer to it as being like Las Vegas and cocaine together. It's ridiculously addictive, right? You want to pick it up all the time. You get all the endorphins when you're watching it because you got the likes. It's really addictive, guys. But I've got some good news for you. Your wife is not addicted. She's just been conditioned. She's been conditioned to, when she hears her phone vibrate, to pick it up and look at it. She's been conditioned that when she sees a like, she wants to interact more. You know, social media is extremely addictive, and they've done it in a way that we are completely drawn in. But the good news is, like I said, she's not addicted. She's just been conditioned, and like any time when we're conditioned, we can uncondition it, we can change it, and create a new habit. So you can be excited about that, guys. So let's now look at the 3 reasons for your wife being stuck to her phone. Why is she stuck to social media? The first one, guys, is escapism. Your wife is probably feeling a bit bored, right? Maybe she's at home, your kids are a bit older, and she doesn't have so much to do. She doesn't know what to do with herself, right? Or the other reason could be she just has problems. Maybe she has too much to do, she's overloaded, and this is probably more likely the scenario. She's got too much on her plate. She's working maybe a job, she's also looking after the kids at home, you know, the stuff, maybe you guys are struggling in your relationship, and she wants to get away from it. So the easiest thing to do is just pick up your phone and scroll through it. Escapism like that, instant escapism, right? So that's the number 1 reason for her behavior, is escapism. Number 2 is when she goes online, guys, she feels like somebody. You know, people interact with her. She posts something and people like it. She feels like she's important. And this is a huge reason for her to be going online and being stuck to her phone. The third and final reason, guys, is she feels understood. You know, she's got friends on there empathizing with her, sharing their feelings, and she feels connected. Now guess what? All these different things is what she should be getting from you and in the relationship. But she's getting it at the moment online in social media. And we got to change that. So how can you help her break the habit? All right? There's 4 ways to break the habit, guys. So I want to give you 4 simple ways that you can help her break that habit today. So let's get into it. The number 1 way, guys, is be a role model. I don't know about you, but I mean, all my business, how I work, it's all online. So I'm on social media a lot, right? So I know what it's like to be stuck to your phone, and I also know the importance to be able to cut it out. So you need to be able to put your phone away, guys. I've created a rule in my house where when I finish work, my phone stays in the office, and I go and spend time with my family, with my wife and my kids, and the phone's away. So the first thing you can do to help your wife is be the role model. Don't be the person who's on their phone as well, scrolling around, and then expecting your wife not to do it. You got to step up here, okay? Number 2 is, guys, start focusing on having fun at home with the kids, right? When your wife sees you having fun, it's magnetic, right? She wants to be around you and the kids. So start having some fun. Me personally, what I do almost every day is when I finish work is I have a little dance. I dance, put on some music with the kids, and we rock it out at home. It's a lot of fun, and my wife joins in as well, right? It's a lovely way of connecting. There's loads of different ways that you can have fun. Think of up some ways, and that will attract your wife, get her attention away from the phone and on you and your kids. Number 3 is, guys, you got to talk to your wife with an open heart. Like, be open. Don't use blame or shame, right? You've tried that already. Don't, look at the phone. It's time with us and time with the kids. Don't use blame or shame. That just pushes her further away and makes her feel isolated. Talk to her with an open heart. Let her know how it's affecting you, how you feel about her being on the phone the whole time, and what you would like. It's really important, guys, as men, to open up and just share, be vulnerable, how it makes you feel. Like, you probably feel unwanted, not needed, unloved. Just share with her how you're feeling, and work on a solution together, like one of these tips that I'm giving you here, like putting the phone away. Work on that with her to find a solution. And the 4th way that you can get her off her phone to break that conditioning is praise her when you notice her engaging with you and the kids. Like, catch her doing something right. I don't know about you guys, but I find as parents sometimes we're catching our kids doing stuff wrong all the time, right? Like, don't do this, don't do that, do this. The most powerful thing is when you start catching your kids doing something right, and you're going to apply the same technique to your wife. Catch her doing something right. Hey, I really noticed how you were playing with the kids today and how they were lit up. Hey, it was so cool at dinner time the way we had that really deep conversation, and I felt really connected with you. Praise her. Let her know that you see her changes, and that is just going to light her up and give her the motivation to move forward and get rid of that phone and break that habit. Alright, guys, so like I said, we're going to look at how to now you can take the lead and be a role model. I don't want to just leave you here with these 4 ways to help her break the habit. I also want to actually give you an opportunity to take the lead, because otherwise it's a little bit abstract. So I'm going to give you some more techniques on how you can take the lead and be the role model. Alright, so there's 4 ways that you can take the lead. Number 1 is designate a phone-free time. All right, this is something that we do in our house here. The phones go away, and when I leave the office, the phone's not with me, and it doesn't come out until the kids are in bed and I have a little bit of time. So having a phone-free time is very, very important. Number 2, the way you can take the lead, guys, is enlist your kids' help. This is what I do. I tell my daughter Lily, if you see me out of the office on my phone, can you help me out? Would you just tell Daddy he shouldn't be on his phone? So now Lily, anytime she catches me on my phone, she goes, Daddy, you shouldn't be on your phone, put it away. So now she feels great. She's correcting me. She's helping me enforce a new habit, and it creates an even better relationship with my children. So I highly recommend enlisting your kids' help with putting the phone away. All right. Number 3 is, guys, turn off notifications. Don't let your phone be buzzing away in your pocket and you have to pick it up to check. Turn it off. You get to control when you look at your phone and when you want to check social media. Turn off those notifications. And finally, 4 is delete the apps that don't help. For me, I found myself, I was on Facebook Messenger too much because it's where I get people reaching out to me asking about my program and to enroll in my program. I had to delete the app because it was just getting too addictive, going onto the phone, opening up, and I would say, well, it's my business, like, I'm going to work on it right now, right? So I'd highly recommend delete it. That messenger is off, the Facebook Messenger is off my phone now, and I can only do that when I'm on my computer. So delete apps that you find are really addictive and you keep going on to delete them all together. All right, guys, awesome. So I promised you the opportunity to enroll in my free masterclass. So this is what you're going to get in the free masterclass. You're going to get to diagnose your marriage and learn if it's possible to reconcile. You'll get to learn the number 1 reason why your wife is checked out of the marriage, and you're going to get to start applying the ARC system to begin the reconciliation process with your wife. Now, when you want to enroll, if you want to enroll in this masterclass, what I want you to do is click the link below. You'll see in the description a link for the free masterclass where you can enroll and get all this great information. Now, if you haven't done already, you'll also find down in the link below in the description a link to my free marriage support group for dads, where you'll join an awesome community of dads applying the ARC system to reconnect with the wife and create a more intimate, joyful relationship with their wives. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you've got any questions, post them down in the comments below. And if you found this video useful, do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe to my channel to make sure you stay up to date with all my new videos. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.